Now from the home of the A's since 1968 to look at the Oakland. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Soft liner towards short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up.
I got it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seat.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Cashner into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. His lifetime line against Andrew Cashner. 7 hits in 17 at-bats. A called strike over the outside corner.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Welcome back to Oakland as we're set.
Leading off for the A's.
Chad Pinder is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a liner caught down there at third. A rough start to the home third. There's 1 away. Settling in now, Matt Zinn, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second
Marcus
baseman.
Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Now batting,
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes a called strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Oliveros looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. And the pitch.
Leading up for the A's.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazar is under it. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Matt Zinn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now batting,
Jake Smolinski is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Mark Hanna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Marcus Semien is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Hit me. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused because you don't want the game.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gallo has got it, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Chad Pinder. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Chad Pinder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Standing in now, Matt Zinn. Ashe is in pursuit, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Jake Smolinski. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ashe racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Yusmeiro Petit comes on now looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position. So now it's Mark Hanna. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They trail 6-1. In this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading off the bottom
Fouled
of the
straight back
for the Athletics. Second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Start of that swing a bit too early. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting,
First pitch on its way.
designated
Jose
hitter,
Abreu
Jose
stands in as he swings and
Abreu.
misses for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Well, he saw a good fastball the pitch before, and then he singles on this fastball.
Now batting,
This is the big
left
leagues. You
fielder,
can't continue to challenge
Brett
guys, not the good hitters
Hayden.
anyway, with the same pitch repeatedly.
In now, Chris Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
now batting, catcher, Steven.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
6-1 the final tally today. Andrew Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Andrew Heaney will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
And, Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, you got to stay positive, Matt. I mean, you look at the fact they won their last game and they broke a losing streak. So maybe that win puts them on a winning streak. I'm staying positive here.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Ashe is under it. 1 away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Andrelton Simmons becomes out number 2 this inning.
Batting third, center
Mike
fielder.
Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center.
You got ball. You got ball. Me.
And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Second inning upcoming. Stepping into the box, Danny
And
Valencia. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball with the shortstop head.
Batting 6.
Standing in now, Fernando Santana. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Alejandro Guerrero. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That misses 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Rafael Abreu. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in now, James Min. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout.
And he's the reigning American Player of the Month.
Andrus will play this one at short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hey, let's go right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch on its way. Fernando Santana is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
So he sets him down swinging. Fernando Santana is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Alejandro Guerrero will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Rafael Abreu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not.
The left fielder, number 5, James Min.
Into the box, James Min, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Andrelton Simmons is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Set to deal on 2-2. A little bouncer. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. DeShields coming on. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground at first. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Into the windup and the pitch. Danny Valencia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Digging in once again, Fernando Santana, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alejandro Guerrero is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
No runs on 6 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off. I'd come back with it again.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. From the stretch, Rafael Abreu is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, now we've got
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels get just the 1. Striding in once again, James Min. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
At the plate, Mike Trout. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Angels strand one. They trade Dario Alvarez, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ashe on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole.
First pitch on its way. Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, designated hitter, Fernando Santana.
Fernando Santana stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, Cole Hamels got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 6-1. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Right now, the Angels
with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show.
Leading off for Cincinnati, right fielder.
And now this is popped up.
Blumenthal.
Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. In is Joey Votto now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he gets a base hit right there on a sinker that just did not sink. Not a good sign for this guy. Look, he's going to have to execute a sinker or it's going to be a long night. Or should I say it's going to be a short night for him.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Payoff pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, number 33. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Piscotty is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Past battles with Mike Lee. 4 hits in 16 tries. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eugenio Suarez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Jones is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Dustin Blumenthal will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second base.
Scooter Gennett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2, you have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Well, this team, they're swinging.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Reds.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Devin Mesoraco, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Smoke toward the hole. Jaso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Striding in once again, Mike Leake comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Blumenthal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Suarez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Reds leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Leak into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1 to first. Jaso fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Adam Duvall is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Diaz ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail in this. Digging in once again, Mike Leake. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Mike Leake.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Ready for another chance. Number 33. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jose Peraza has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that'll signify the end for Ricky Nolasco. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in, Dustin Blumenthal, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, still down 3. Yadier Molina will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch.